What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and apparently I just love having technical difficulties. I literally went to go live, somehow ended the video, had to delete it, and recreate an entire new video. Try to put it together as fast as I possibly could, but we're back. We're here again. Then let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here tonight. And you guys know during the weekdays, I am extremely busy. Today was insane, but I saw the news earlier, dropped it for you. But as you know, the videos on weekdays, they will not be till later at night. And I do apologize for that. But look, I'm doing all I possibly can here. But I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time, hitting the like button, sharing stuff, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff you're doing. Cannot thank you enough. But we talked about this just yesterday. We were talking about how we could add players. We had 3 open roster spots. Well, we added 1 today. We now have 2 open roster spots. So we're going to talk about that signing. Obviously, we've talked about him when he was a rookie minicamp tryout. All kinds of stuff we mentioned, but I'll bring it back up again. We'll look at the updated depth chart. But any questions, comments that you have, love to hear from you. This is not going to be a live one. It wasn't going to be long anyway. And then I, of course, had 10 more minutes at driving me insane. But I cannot thank you all enough. And let's go and keep James. Yeah, I hope they keep me around. But hey, good luck to you and congrats to you, my man. Appreciate you tuning in. And yo, appreciate you tuning in as well, Tiffany. Let's go, birds. My man Doyle in here. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all having yourselves a great night, great week. And tomorrow's Friday, baby. I cannot stress enough how much I can't look forward to that weekend because tomorrow, one more time, going to get up at 5 and I'm going to run myself into the dirt and I'm going to get back. We're going to have Fan Friday. We're going to break it all down, what happened this week and anything you guys have on your mind. So we'll get into it. But tonight, let's jump right into this. And John Ross, you know, he was a rookie minicamp tryout. We talked about the fact that, you know, he was retired, although last year tried to play for the Chiefs and things didn't work out there for him. But look, we all know he did have that combine record for, you know, however long there, 7, 8 years, whatever it is. But Xavier Worthy just broke it this year. So, hey, still pretty fast, but obviously a little bit older. But let's take a look at John Ross. The last time that he actually had playing time was in 2021. So 3 years ago, you're seeing 5'11", 190, and he has 5 years experience, but he was drafted in the first round, pick 9 in 2017 out of Washington. He's now 28 years old. And you can see he only started one of those games, and keep in mind who was throwing him the football. Yeah, but you can see here, 11 catches, 224 yards, a touchdown, 20.4 yards per reception. So he did work with the time he was given at a 16-yard rush. They threw him back there for 1 kick return. Didn't do great there, but he's not much of a return man, you think. You know, and a lot of people, you know, if they're playing Madden, they think, oh, this is a slot guy, a returner. And let me just tell you right off the bat, he is neither of those things. So pretty much an outside receiver. Got that speed, but yeah, kind of reminiscent of a guy we just got rid of that nobody wanted to see. And, well, that's Quez Watkins. And he just brings speed to the table, doesn't really bring you much else in the route running. The hands department, he definitely has a drops issue. I believe he had like 15. So, yeah. But let's take a look. You know, he's obviously done more than just that. And 37 games he played in, 21 starts. He obviously had 957 yards, but that's on 62 catches with 143 targets. 11 touchdowns, 15.4 yards per reception, 25.9 per game. You can see 4.6 yards per rush and that 1 kick return he's had in his career. So, you know, we talked about Devontae Parker. You know, he retired. But to me, regardless, I didn't think Devontae Parker was making the team. So you got to have camp bodies. They wanted to have another receiver here. I don't think that this means you can't add more to the room. But for me, John Ross, you know, again, an outside receiver. And you've got guys competing at the slot. And, well, let's take a look at the updated depth chart and, well, how I feel about this wide receiver room. So, you know, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they're the starters. And Aniyah Smith, You guys know I had him as a top fit in my pre-draft process, as well as Johnny Wilson. So crazy that we got both of them. Also, Will Shipley there, but I think there was a reason I liked those guys and had them as top fits for the Eagles in the draft. So I think both Wilson and Smith are making the team, and I think Paris Campbell could be the starter. But you know how I feel about Smith, so I slotted him in there, and I think that Watkins, Covey, Davis, Harris, they're all going to be competing here with John Ross. And, Joseph Nada, he got some reps while Devontae Smith was out in OTAs. So I know they're giving him opportunity. He's got, a high upside. We'll see if he can continue to develop. But, for me, 5 guys that are making it: Brown, Smith, Wilson, and Campbell. So if you're going to keep more, that 6th guy, maybe it's Covey, but maybe you found other guys you like as returners. I don't know, but Covey looks to be improving as a receiver. So I think that 6th guy could be Covey, another slot guy there for you. But again, John Ross, to me, I've got him, behind Shaquan Davis. I just think 28 years old, trying to get back into the NFL. So for me, I just don't think this is, I've seen a lot of people talking about it like, oh, this is a great signing. He's going to be, starting with Devontae and AJ. And I think that is the furthest from what's happening here. I think it's a camp body that you're trying to give another shot to. And if he can make the practice squad or, bring something to the table, then good for him. And maybe they can, at this point in his career, he can try really, honing in on becoming a return man because, obviously the wide receiver thing isn't the greatest. But with those drops, man, I don't know how much you want to trust putting him back there as a returner. So, we'll see. But this is that time where you're adding pieces that people will get worked up over or they'll be excited about, where it's like, hey, man, this is the off season. You're going to have 90 guys right now. With him added, you have 88. So you still got 2 spots you can add. You can add another receiver, safety, whatever you're thinking. Tight end. I think plenty of time to do that. Plenty of money to do that. You've seen all of that. And, all right. Well, just because I showed you that, I'll show you the defense here quick. You could see, look, there's a little key there at the bottom, who the draft picks are, the free agents, the undrafted free agents. So you can see the difference there. But I am ready to run through a wall looking at this team, dude. I'm going to be real with you. And then the special teams, you got guys that can compete. And you don't need Ross to be a return man. You've got guys on each side. And even Devontae Smith as an emergency punt returner, but you don't need him. You've got guys that can return. And I'm excited to see Ainias Smith when he gets healthy here, but you've got guys like DeGene Shipley there that are rookies. You got Sean Stevens, the undrafted kid. You got some free agents brought in like Campbell and Hall. Obviously Isaiah Rogers. So, man, I'm pretty pumped up about this team. And you see there with the updated depth chart that 2 more roster spots to go to fill up. And I think that the Eagles, they know what they're doing. People pissed off about this. It's like, dog. You've got room, you got 90 players you can have. It's all right. And John Ross, yeah, he definitely did not pan out to be that number 9 pick in 2017 or whatever. But hey, you never know, man. Kick the tires, find out. If not, have a good one. But Teresa, appreciate you taking the time. And look, it's been a long, 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 long day. I'll be real with you. But always try to make time for you guys at the end as much as I can. And obviously I told you yesterday, I don't know when I'd be back. I would try to make a video as when I could. Dude, it's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta get up at 5. I'm looking forward to Fan Friday tomorrow because I'm going to be pumped up because I know I don't have to work the next day. So let's go. But I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you for, you guys always tuning in here, liking this stuff. It's awesome, dude. I really can't thank you enough for the support. GP, my dude, let's go. And you know it, dude. It's been in effect here for a few months, and I know a lot of you are getting excited. Some people jumping aboard. Let's go, man. Let's get people on board this train because I'm telling you, this train's going right through an FM wall. Let's go, birds. We got KM up in the building. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having yourself a great day. Same goes to you, Jose. Appreciate you, my man. And Smooth confused me. No doubt. Well, Parker just retired, so we added another wide receiver for camp. Have good hands. Yeah, I'd love to have hands. You heard me say who it reminds me of. So, and yeah, Covey, definitely still a big fan of him. And yeah, I've posted about that, talked to you guys about that last week when he posted something. But yeah, an exciting little young man that you guys know I had as a top fit before the draft for a reason. helps you all over the place. This is a gadget player, baby. You can obviously throw him the ball, but hey, get him in some end around, some trick plays, whatever. Have him returning the ball. You can punt return, kick return. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pumped up about him, and I can't not wait to see the competition this off season. Let's go. And I don't think we will, man. I love Covey, and I got a lot of slack for that one last year, but him being one of the top returners in the game, I think people understand that, he's good. So it's just something I try to get across last year. And I think people see what I mean, that, you want to have good players. It's a good thing. So, well, just saying. But, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. And I will always keep you up to date. But as I say, during the week, I will be able to post when I see it during lunch, or if I'm stopped somewhere or taking a break, whatever it is, I'll post it if I can. And then I'll make a video when I get home. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. And it sucks, man. Yeah, I saw it. It's crazy. But, it just stinks that, for stuff where like the cap and all like these certain things where nobody else has this information, and then you got to wait. And then I feel horrible. And I'm like at work, like, damn it. And like, why can't there just be an Eagles reporter or somebody who knows how to do this? And well, I don't know. And they could have paid me to do it, and they could have had it all real quick. Everybody could have it. But, well, just leave it at that. But, hey, look, that's all I've got for you about John Ross. If you have any questions, any comments, you want to know anything, look, as I've said, he's an outside receiver. He's not a slot receiver. He is not a returner. So whoever's saying that stuff, just realize that they're playing a lot of Madden and they don't know what's going on there, because that ain't him, man. And no knock on John. Best of luck to you, young man. And I hope you do well out there. Hopefully you can make the practice squad, make some big plays in the preseason, help out some of these back-end quarterbacks looking good so weirdos can make weirdo articles. Hey, look, man, whatever they got to do. But I'm excited about it. And no practice squad wide receiver signing is going to upset me. I know a lot of people get very offended about these kind of things throughout the season, off season. You can't sign players. No reason for those people to even be talking football. It's ridiculous, because John Ross is not that first round guy. We are all very aware of that. He is a guy being brought in. You give him a little project, see what he does. If he sucks, he's gone. If he's okay, maybe he makes practice squad. Someone else gives him a shot, whatever it may be. You got a speedy wide receiver. This team likes speed. Let's effing go. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for all your kind words and always taking the time. I can't thank you enough. Sorry, I deleted the last one. That annoyed the hell out of me, because then I had to make it again. And now I'm 10 minutes off even more. And I wanted to go longer, but I got to get going. It is 10 o'clock, son of a. Let's go Birds, though. And look, again, you think of something later, you want to comment down below. Love to hear from you. If you're watching this later, watching this tomorrow, whenever it may be, I would love to hear from you. Or you could tune in tomorrow, Fan Friday. All of your questions, comments, want to see them. I'm going to make that post, so all of you channel members, get in your questions. Let's rock and roll tomorrow. I cannot wait for it, but I hope you've been having a great week. Hope you finish it off right tomorrow. Let's enjoy this damn weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So hope you all have great plans, whether that's going somewhere, staying home. Just enjoy yourself. Hopefully you have off Monday, or maybe you don't. I know not all the time, but either way, we'll be rocking and rolling through this weekend, trying to give you as much content as I possibly can throughout this sicko season. Let's effing go. But ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much. If you got anything from this, you can always hit the like button, subscribe, share, whatever you do out there, man. Awesome. 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 You guys are truly awesome. And yeah, he's a cool kid, man. And I think people are really going to like him. And I think he's going to do a lot of great things here with the Eagles. So I'm pumped up about it. And the ladies are getting us started. So you all know what I want to hear. But that's all I've got, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Stay safe out there. Tomorrow is Friday. Better see you there. But yeah, that's all I've got. So until next time, stay safe. And as always, go Birds!